I haven't been on for a long time, so I don't have time to film a video to post it. Been busy when we're here at the shop today, and I thought, you know what, if you want to join me for a second, if you have nothing to do, you just kind of want to hang out, something to do, huh, Tiki Bell? Tiki the dog is here, taking a look at me, going, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yep, got Matt over here. We were just talking about AI is making its own music right now. That's pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. To think the world that, just how many changes we've seen in our lifetime. I think we're lucky in that we get to see before all the advancement. Do you remember? I remember before even the iPhone.
Well, yeah, we grew up without.
Yeah, you just run around. Nobody knew where you were,
I remember
when.
the Atari was first coming
I
out.
love the Atari. I was telling Matt about a game the other day. What was it called with the ice pans? I told you. Oh my gosh, I looked it up. I had to go back. I thought it was called Iceberg, but it's called Frostbite. And we had to jump across ice pans, ice flow, avoid the polar bear. And Matt's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Maybe that was just a Northern Canada thing. I don't know, but I played so much Frostbite.
Mandela effect.
You played Frogger,
Frogger.
right? Yeah, so it's all relative to, where you grow up and where you are. So yeah, here at the shop today, I've shared, and if you've been following me for a while, you guys know that we opened a metaphysical shop 4 years ago. And so we have had a shop, and honestly, up until this past year, we were open 7 days a week. So we have been running. We always take Mondays off now, which is really nice. I enjoy it. We get out to thrift. We usually love to hit a few thrift stores, and then we go and we hit like a favorite place to eat, which, by the way, the last 2 weeks we have stumbled upon Dave's Hot Chicken. Is that what it's called? Dave's Hot Chicken with the big.
We finally started getting in the area.
And it's so good. Yeah, it's like an hour and a half out for us. But I find that when you go towards Ohio, they have really nice thrift stores, quite honestly, and I love this stuff. And so I also notice a big difference when you go into the city to thrift and when you go in the outskirts and the rural parts, because you just find, I don't know, there's just more really nice donations. There's just a lot more people, a lot more mixed, and there's a lot more on the shelves. So we go out that way, and so yeah. That's what we've been up to. But I have been really busy making jewelry for the shop. And so we sell a little bit of everything in here. Crystals are a big part of what we do. And you guys know that we love to mine, to get our own crystals. Love that, which stay tuned because we're doing something, always doing something. That saying that says, a rolling rock gathers no moss.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
we're
pretty
the
much,
Rolling
we
Stones.
are the Rolling Stones. That's what I'm gonna start saying. I'm gonna change the name, Rolling Stones. Welcome to the Rolling Stones. It is Sonia and Matt, and who knows what we're up to today.
We don't
So-
have any of that Mick Jagger stuff here.
What'd you say?
We don't have any of that Mick Jagger stuff.
Matt's gonna start singing and getting all rock and rollish. So at the shop today, and let's see. So I've been really busy. I got a million things on the go, stuff I can't tell you about right now, but in behind the scenes, really important things, big things, big things. In the bucket of life where there's the sand and there's the big stones. Are you sneezing, Tiki? Yeah, so really exciting. So stay tuned. I might be able to share that with you over the next week or two. But I've been really busy making jewelry, which is also a big thing of what we do here in the shop. I'll give you a quick glance back and forth here. But if you've been following me over the last 4 years, you know that we opened our shop and we do a little bit of everything in here. So it's been a lot of fun. It really has. And I enjoy doing the jewelry. I really do. So today we unboxed some stuff that came in, some new decks, all kinds of beautiful calendars for the year ahead, botanicals and moon stuff and just, witchy stuff and all the stuff. Say hello. Are you on the search for the charge? Charge, always the charger, right? Anyhow, this is what I'm doing today because it never stops. It never stops. But right now, the shop's actually quiet, so I was able to turn the music off, turn all the background noise off so we could hang out, and I'll show you what I'm working on and what I've been doing. So yeah, if you've been following me over the last 4 years, you've seen me shoot a lot in my store, and then I started kind of shooting over my studio a lot more because as it would get busy in here, it's hard to just do that, and there's the whole copyright, Taylor Swift's gonna be coming for her money. We don't really pay Taylor Swift in here, that's Goodwill. Matt has his own music mix in here, which a lot of people ask us if where we get the music from. It's from Matt's brain, okay? So, and then I like to pepper in a few little things as well, like some Lana Del Rey, stuff like that I really, really like, some oldies, but all that good stuff. So he's in charge of the rock and roll, all right? But this is the shop real quick. So I'll just do a quick spin. You were placed upon the crystal balls right there. So there's a lot of stuff in here, right? A lot of stuff. My bead bar is over there where people can shop beads. My thrift stuff's in the back. There's a whole back area back here for thrift stuff. We got books and candles. What's that? Are you sending me videos while I'm live? All right, here you go. Don't send me anything spicy. You know what I'm saying? All right. Memes, safe for work. So yeah, you're propped up against the crystal ball right here. But I'll show you what I've been working on. Got my tags out. Matt's ripping up the floor. Still working on that. Bit by bit. It's a labor of love. It's actually, there's no love at all. It's just a labor right here. Anyway, putting carpet down. We didn't put carpet down. Who puts carpet down? If you see any people, it ain't gonna work out for you because,
If you put carpet down in your
shop.
retail store, I will personally come and I will drag you out by your toes.
I would spend the money on product personally. So anyway, we're just doing the process of this because it got really humid this summer and then all the glue spots started coming up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Company, come save us. Come save us. By the way, this was a green table that I painted. You guys saw me paint this. And this is how I used it in the shop. That's another one I did over there. That one is a, what do you call it? The Pumpkinator, we did that one. I just put my shop on vacation because as part of what I said earlier, we are getting ready to do some things. And so we made black and white this week. And so hopefully you grabbed it if you had a chance. Junkmonkeypaint.com shows you where our paints are on my Etsy shop. But I closed it down because we're getting ready to do some things and we're not going to be available to be shipping from where we are. So that's a hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. But yeah, so I use my painted stuff in here and I also sell stuff. Anyhow, all the stuff, right? So it takes time to put all this stuff out. But here's what I'm working on today, right now. And if you want to hang out with me, you can. I'll show you. And then I've also been doing jewelry. Matt just informed me I make candles. Some of my candles have sold out. So it's a whack-a-mole type thing. We've got, this is what I've been working on. I started my metal smithing journey a year ago. Been really inspired going out west and yeah, so this is like a lot of my jewelry over here. I did a whole bunch of crystal earrings. That's our aliens. Cats. Come on, we got moons. We got avocados and candy corn. I make bracelets. This has been something I've been making right here because we cannot keep these stocked. This past week, and this has been rated, but I did a whole bunch of wrapped petrified wood pieces. I gotta fix this all up again right now, but yeah, this was full, so that's been picked over. I did this entire grouping of earrings, which Matt just told me 2 just sold off this bin. So yeah, this is what I've been up to. I love it. So look at a kitty cat right there with the moons. Aren't they pretty? I love that. The coffee mug. There's a funny one here. Where is it to? Yeah, it's like little ghosts coming out of the cup, and it says black like my soul. I love my coffee black. So, but that's what I've been up to. Excuse me. I did a bunch of broken tile jewelry. This was once full, and so that's really inspiring to me. So these are broken tiles. I made a freshwater pearl dangle right there and a little butterfly. So I usually put a little bit of symbolism in each one. If you come into a metaphysical shop, it's all about, intention, and you pull in the vibes of whatever you're looking for. So this is a bee right here. All about building and community. We love that. We've got the owl of wisdom. We've got the butterfly of transformation, and we also got a little bit of nature. I added a bug on this guy here. So fun, right? So that's what I've been up to, teaching myself new things. I love to keep just learning and growing. I did these glass eyes. These are wards. Some people give you the stare. You'd be like, looking back at you. I did the blue kyanite polish blades. So I did a whole bunch of these guys. So I take the crystals off the floor and then I go, oh, it looks like we have incoming. And then I go ahead and, you know, work with them in my metal shop, and I turn them into a pendant, which is pretty cool. Hey guys, welcome in. We're just doing a live, so that's why I'm talking to myself. But yeah, I did all these, just put these guys out, and then I just put these out as well. So pretty excited. Look at me go. Tiki, are you saying hello? Tiki's being the greeter today. So I did these here. These are Labradorite, and picked up all kinds of cabochons when I was out west. All beautiful crystals. Love the Labradorite. I'm actually from the province of Newfoundland and Labrador, where the Labradorite was first discovered. Beautiful, right? So I did this. These are all different sizes, and what I did was I did them with a Celtic knot on each one, which symbolizes the interconnectedness of all of us. And so you'll find a couple different styles. That's a long one. There's a couple hearts here that I did and put a little charm onto them as well. Tell me if you love that. So that's a new collection nobody's seen, only you, just came out. And then last night I sat down in my studio, and let me know in the comments if you want to hang out with me in the evenings when I make a lot of jewelry and just kind of get quiet and methodical and have a good time. So we have been picking sea glass, I should say beach glass, on Lake Erie. And so these are some pieces that I made with Lake Erie glass, hot off the press, different colors. There's some green there. And then I added in some of these really pretty pewter charms. And so we've got the owl, a different style owl. We got a little rose here. We've got the dragonfly. We got a turtle, go with the flow. A little kitty cat right here. I paired that one with the brown glass because it felt like kind of furry a little bit. And then we got the starfish. So this is all little pieces that me and Matt collected, and that's what I've done with them. So I'm really enjoying making jewelry, and there's all kinds of stuff over here. There's stickers, some of my thrifted stuff, but yeah. So this is what I'm working on today, right here. Let me see if I can get you in. Nope. There we go. All right, so this is my project today. I have a bunch of forest familiars, and I've had a sign that says right here, I just fold it in half, it says stay tuned. And I've got more that I'm working on, but I haven't had a chance to get them on the floor, but people are asking for them. And so you know what, we're going to unleash the beast. I don't think you will stand up, will you? You wanna fall over? Do you wanna fall over? Okay. So I printed off, I just went and I printed off a bunch of old-fashioned kind of like human names, because I think it's fun when you take critters. Now, I always knew she was going to be Pearl. Remember Pearl? We made Pearl. So she is already named, but I wanted to think up some names, and so literally I just printed off like 100 cool names that would be really good for the critters. So I've got names like, listen to this, Matt, because we were just sitting here together going, what are the names? How about this, Matt? We got Horace, we got Wilbur, Cedric, Clarence, Barnabas, Cornelius, Augustus, Ernest, Lionel, Rupert, Chester. I mean, come on. These are going to be so good, right? So I did a bunch of male names and then some female ones as well, because I've got a little bit of everything here, right? But I'm like, what are we going to call these? What are we going to call these guys and gals? Let me get to a different page here. You know, like, what's your name gonna be right here, you know? We got the couple, of course, going on here. By the way, I have videos of me making these, so if you want some inspiration, I've got a bunch more, because I've been thrifting a lot of critters. So here's some old-fashioned female names. I wanted some classic traditional stuff, right? So we got Mildred. Oh, she looks like a mod. I could see her being a mod. Winifred.
Mod.
Yep, M-A-U-D-E.
Yeah.
Sybil, Edith, Constance, Blanche, just like on the Golden Girls. Priscilla.
Well, Blanche also played Mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, it wasn't Blanche. Whoever B. Arthur played. It was B. Arthur.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about Dorothy.
Yeah, she played Maud. She had her own series called Maud.
Really? I never watched that. I'm going to have to watch that now because I'm a Golden Girls
Oh,
freak.
sorry, missed.
So it's called Maud, is what you told me. Okay, and then we got Opal. Oh, Pearl's on this list. Of course it is. I knew you were a Pearl. But we got like Estelle, we got Ruth, Dorothy's on here, Clarabella, or Clarabelle, Hattie, Gwendolyn. Oh my gosh, I got such good names. Agatha, Beatrice, that's a good one. Clementine, Henrietta. Yes, yes, these are the vibes we're going for. So anyhow, that's what I'm up to today. I just wanted to pop on real quick. So what I'm doing is, yeah, I'm just gonna write their name and the price, and then I'm gonna hang it on to them, and you'll adopt a critter, and they'll already be named for you. So that's gonna be exciting. And this is me just kind of starting to build my adopt a familiar area. So I put some of my favorite rocks. I put some wood in here. And when I was thrifting yesterday, I picked up a bunch of green placemats that I got for like $1.50 each. I just really like the green. They're very naturey. So I'm gonna go soak those, just wash them, freshen them up, and then probably lay down some green as well for like to indicate forest, moss, that sort of thing. So anyhow, that's what I'm up to. Just want to pop on, say hello. So let me know if you enjoyed this live, and even if I don't have time right now to make videos, standalone videos, let me know if you just like a little pop in during the day of what we're working on, what we're doing, you know, because we're always doing something. But yeah, that is the next thing I have to do right now, is to get my jewelry priced, get names on the critters. Shop life, curating beautiful things. I really enjoy this part. All right, friends, I will see you. Put you back on the crystal ball here. I will see you again, maybe tomorrow. Let me know, give me some feedback if you enjoyed this live. And you might see me back on again tomorrow. I'm gonna turn the music back on here since we got customers, all that fine stuff, fine and fabulous stuff here. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye. Make it awesome, because you can.